Listen to this, guys. Joe Rogan would rather vote for Trump than Biden. The headline of The Guardian reads, Joe Rogan would rather vote for Trump than Biden. You know how crazy this is? Joe Rogan is the biggest podcaster in the world. He has a massive influence, and especially with young people listening in on his podcast. For him to come out and say that he would rather vote for Trump than Biden is a massive plus, a massive win for Trump. Now, it's not necessarily an endorsement of Trump, which I'm sure that Joe Rogan has his issues with Trump, as does everyone. But it's a clear indication that Democrats in general and someone right down the middle of the line like Joe Rogan is losing faith in Biden. Especially now that we're seeing him come into these online Skype sessions with interviews and with smaller debates with people. He's just not handling himself well. So you know that the Democrats are panicking when the biggest podcaster in the world first is halfway endorsing Bernie Sanders, and then after that now is not endorsing but says that he would rather vote for Trump than Biden. And you have to understand that this is after Democrats tried to put out Kamala Harris. Do you remember that? Like, let's go back a little while. How Kamala Harris took down Joe Biden in one of the debates. Then they tried with Pete Buttigieg, that mayor. And then after that, they tried with Warren, Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas. So now, after having tried all of these Democratic candidates, we're ending up with Biden. The Democrats only have Biden left. So Joe Rogan is right about this. Donald Trump seems to at least be handling the pressure of being president very well these days. He is under tremendous pressure with the coronavirus, and yet I found this graph on Real Clear Politics, which I want to show to you guys. This is the job approval numbers of Trump throughout his presidency. The beginning of March is when the US was really hit badly by the coronavirus. So Trump's approval numbers are down here in 45, 44-ish. But all of a sudden, through his handling, through the last couple of weeks, you see how it spiked up. And it's really a bad sign for the Democrats that when Trump is under the most pressure, under the most pressure from the coronavirus, is when his approval ratings are the highest in his presidency at all. Like, from beginning to end. They're the highest, right? Like, this is way back here in 16. And we're seeing the highest numbers right now. This is crazy. Now, I work as a trader on Betfair. And they have some really interesting numbers on the markets. You would think that with the coronavirus and everything that's going on right now, all the articles that we read about Trump's mishandling of the situation, you'd think that Trump stood a really bad chance of getting re-elected, right? Now, this is the market on Betfair for Trump's re-election for the presidency in 2020. And over here, we have the odds for Donald Trump, which are at 2.1. 2.1 translates into 47.6% chance. That's incredible. Now, I want you to take into consideration that the second favorite of this market is Joe Biden. The reason I'm showing you guys this market here is that money speaks louder than words. We can read all the articles. We can have all the biased opinions. We can all feel, because of my leanings to the left, I think Biden will do better. Because of my leanings to the right, I think Trump will do better. But at the end of the day, where people put their money is where their opinions are. You can't say that in English. Anyways, when we look at Joe Biden's numbers, his odds translate into 42.7% chance of becoming the actual president. There's no chance. There's no chance. The Democrats know it. The establishment knows it. And everyone in articles on the left, on CNN, they're like, Biden hammers Bernie Sanders in the last debate. But they're just completely missing what's going on. So to round off the video, my prediction is that as the coronavirus comes to an end, and it will come to an end at some point, the odds of Donald Trump becoming president will fall rapidly in terms of the odds, meaning that his chances will increase. I just don't see Biden holding up against Trump, and I don't see people being enthusiastic about Biden. There's just no chance. Now I'm trying not to be too much for Trump, too much against someone else, or the other way around. I'm trying to be as objective as I can. But these prices are crazy. If the coronavirus ends at some point, this is an incredible price on Donald Trump. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, leave a subscribe, whatever you feel like. I just started on my YouTube channel and I could really help. Really help. I could really use the support. Thank you very much. Take care.